Hey guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and I'm back with a spread that I have created for you guys, and it's called the Make Your Future spread. So I'm just going to take you through the different positions, not really do a reading here, but I am interested in seeing if you guys will end up utilizing this spread. If you do, and you post it to Instagram, just tag me at Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, or if you do a tag or a VR to me, just make sure that it's at Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and it will do a at mention here on YouTube so that I can watch your video. But anyway, so this is called the Make Your Future spread. So, I know that there are so many different ways for us to utilize the tarot in its various forms. There's not just the RWS, but there's Marseille and so on and so forth. But sometimes people just want some good old-fashioned future prediction, divination, and so I thought this spread might be useful. In my own personal opinion, I do believe that there are many different futures, and that's because that many of those futures are based off of the actions of ourselves and those around us, and it's kind of like this flux and combination, almost like if you're baking a cake, you're throwing in all these ingredients, all these different actions, and then certain outcomes could happen based on our actions and the actions of others. So this is more like a probability of will most likely happen based off of those actions. Okay, so without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into this, because I've been having a lot of fun with this spread, and I was like, why haven't I created a spread like this sooner? Because I think that it's, going to be beneficial for somebody out there. So first, you could pick a significator if you want to. For me, I just like to have the tarot choose a card for me. So this is the situation. Okay, whatever that situation is. It could be a love situation, could be a career situation, could be a home situation, whatever the situation is, you just pick your significator or pull your significator and put it here. So here is one of the possible futures currently in the works right now. Like I said, I kind of see things as like a variety of futures, but for simplicity's sake and the sake of this spread, and then you can take it further if you wish later on. But this is just like a bare bones outline, if you will. Okay, so a possible future is currently in the works. And then over here in the third position, I have 3 cards. You can pull 3 cards. You could pull more cards if you wish. You could just pull 1 card. It's totally up to you, but this is what is propelling this future forward. So maybe it's a future where you're like, that's not really the future I've been looking for, or that's not really what I want. Well, what is happening right now, both in your control and out of your control, that's propelling this forward? And then the 3 cards down here, of course, you can pick more, or you can pick just 1 card. Hey, Wally. Wally just keeps walking back and forth because he wants to help. Wally always wants to help with the readings. Actually, Loki is more our resident tarot reader here. But here are the definite factors that are out of your control, because, when it comes to our, some big things that we want in our future, like let's say, the thing is like, oh, I want to make a ton of money, let's say, with, I don't know, whatever it is that you are doing. There's the things that you can do personally, yes, to make that ton of money, but there might also be some factors that are outside of your control that might block or prevent that from happening, or in the way that you want it to happen. And it's just good to at least have that in your peripheral. So that's why I decided to have that position there. Okay, so let's say this is all like great, and you're just like, okay, well, this is kind of the future I was kind of looking for. I like that, these things that are in the works, propelling it forward. I'll make sure to focus on these and to do what I can, what's in my power to, continue to do these things. And I will understand that, there's these factors here, the X factor that, may or may not change this particular future here. But let's say I'm not so happy with this future, and you're like, you know what, that's not really the direction that I want to be headed in. In which case, then comes this side of the spread. So then I want you to actually consciously pick the card of the future that you desire. So maybe, it is a relationship. I would like to have a relationship within the next year or something like that. I'm not saying, I don't think you're going to jump into a relationship tomorrow, especially if there's no prospects on the horizon. You have to be within reason. So maybe I might choose the Lover's card and I might put it there. So then my 3 cards here, or more, if you wish, are what are the things that I can do to help put this in motion? Okay, so here's the current reality, the current future, so to speak, and what is putting this in motion? Okay, well, now that I know this, I know what I need to work on, I know what's out of my control, and I know what I need to do in order to ensure that this possible future could happen. Now I have to keep in mind that yes, there are these factors, they're out of my control here, just like Wally. I don't control Wally. But I think that this helps to at least put the power back in your hands when it comes to your future. Sometimes just people might leave it up to the stars or leave it up to destiny, but there's a lot of things that we can do to influence our future. I'm not saying that we can 100%, make exactly what we want to happen, just because, the world is full of other people just besides us. And, there's a lot of other things and other people's wishes and other people's wants and desires, are gonna come into play. But anyway, I thought that this spread might be fun, at least to give us a jumping off point, or at least to help us see, the way we could or could not be influencing a situation, and maybe things that we didn't think of. Oh yeah, I could do that. I could do that, to make the situation better. So you don't feel so disempowered. I'm all about the empowerment. So anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this spread. If again, you do end up doing this and you make a video, just, you could tag me or tag your future spread, or, at Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, or if it's on Instagram, again, at Kittens, Weights, and Tarot. And yeah, so that's it for me, spiritual homies. Let me know what you thought about this. Put that in the comment section down below. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. Not only do I have several different types of readings, but I have my Rooma body sprays, I have my salves, I have my pendants that I make, such as Travel Witch altar pendants, ancestral altar pendants, my rainbow bridge pendants to honor your furry, feathery, scaly loved ones. I also have my Wally's World Oracle, which was community created and community funded. That's my little Wally Wallito who was walking through the screen throughout this video. And if you click up at the top on my website, you can click on the Leon Mystery School. That's right, I am headmistress of my own mystery school, and I have the absolute pleasure of working with 5 other wonderful instructors right now, and we have a few other instructors that will be joining us later on. But if you ever wanted to dive into the world of crystals and, learning to encode them, or to use them for healing, or bridging the gap between spirituality, crystals and science, if you wanted to learn about Mayan astrology, if you wanted to learn how to use the tarot for past life readings and working with the ancestors, if you wanted to know how to work with herbs and essential oils and candles when it comes to love spells and things like that, then definitely check it out. A lot of fabulous teachers who you will probably recognize from here on YouTube, and they not only are knowledgeable in being instructors in the Leon Mystery School, but many of them were actual, teachers in public education system and the college system as well. And I myself am a high school teacher, but I'm also one of the teachers for Mayan astrology. So like I said, definitely check it out. Yeah, and if you want to throw a little love my way, think about joining the KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.